Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Alejandra and today I'm going to be reviewing my Nano Speedy versus my Palm Spring Mini. These are my two favorite handbags. I'm going to let you know why these are my two favorite handbags and if you're thinking about these two, which one you should go for in my opinion. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And now let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so really quick, thank you so much for all the support. You guys have been leaving me so many beautiful comments on my last video, which was my Nano Speedy review. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it here somewhere so you can go check it out. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments. However, like always, I did get some hate comments, or maybe not hate comments, but not so nice comments. And let me tell you really quick, so some people were saying that I wouldn't say prices, and the comment just kind of like read off like, oh, you know she's not going to say prices. You guys, I will tell you prices. However, I feel like if you're watching me, you clearly have internet, so you can just do a quick little research. I don't mind telling you the prices. I mean, like I said, it's a quick little research, and then you can see how much I paid. I'm not ashamed of like how much I paid or anything. I love designer handbags, so to me, that's not an issue like telling you that. But just know that if I do tell you the price, depending on like when this video came out, there's always like price increases. So by the time you're watching this video, whatever price I gave you could be wrong. Also, these are like US prices. I don't know where you're from, where you live. That will have an impact on the price as well. So just to be clear, I don't mind showing you guys the price at all. And if you ever wonder how much it is, just do a quick little research and it's gonna tell you. But I'm gonna actually do that right now because I wanna see the actual price. I got my Palm Springs Mini maybe like, I don't know, I think, I'm gonna say like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I could be wrong, could that be wrong? I have to look through all the receipts, but I think it was like 8 years ago. Palm Springs Mini. Right now, this one is going for, brand new at the Louis Vuitton store, $2,490. I could be wrong. When I bought it, I believe I paid like under $2,000. I believe it was like, once with taxes, I believe it was $2,000 because I remember like thinking like, do I want this one or the next size up, which was like the normal size. I think this is a mini, maybe the other one's a small, but the other one, if you know, it has like the thick straps. So I didn't like that look. It just looked more like a backpack. And I just wanted the thin straps because I really enjoy how this backpack, you could do a backpack style. You can also do crossbody. So you guys, throughout my collection, you're gonna see most of my bags have to be crossbody, and most of them are. It's just the style that I like. I like having the option of having a crossbody. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be like just into top handles, we'll see. But as of right now, maybe because I have kids, it's just so much easier for me to have something across my body. If I want to do top handle, I do always want that option. So my favorite bags always have like a top handle too, just to have that option. So this one you could do top handle if that's your vibe. You could do, like I said, just regular backpack, and it does have different settings. So if you want the backpack to be closer or like hang lower, it can do that. Let's be honest, this as a backpack, I feel like the design is not as good as this should be, and that's just me owning it for several years. Now I'm like, I don't know, like I would probably never wear it. I don't ever wear a backpack style. I mean, unless, you see how like it hangs? Whenever I do backpack, I always pull it up and then I'm holding it like this. But it tends to be a little annoying, you know? It doesn't really work as a backpack because I don't want it really hanging that low. I feel like it just looks kind of awkward. That's just my preference, my personal opinion. I've seen like on Pinterest, it looks beautiful on other people. I'm not saying it looks ugly on them or you, whatever. I'm just saying on me, I don't really like the way it hits like my bum and it just how it looks on me. But this is one of my favorite handbags. Like this was my favorite handbag for the longest time, and I have more handbags. It's not like this, I only have like 3 options, you know? I have several handbags, and to say that this was my favorite is a lot. I went everywhere with this handbag. I loved it. Let me tell you, a lot of people were like, nothing fits in that little thing. A lot of things fits. Just like this one, a lot of people think not a lot of things can fit, but a lot of things fit. It's the same. People used to call me the Mary Poppins girl because they would be like, girl, I know, like they'll need something. They're like, I know you have it in that little bag. And I did. I always have like random stuff that people would need that maybe they're carrying this big diaper bag and like they don't even carry that. And I'm like carrying this little thing. And I bought this handbag back when I was like a brand new mom. So, you know, I needed diapers, wipes, maybe even a baby bottle. And it did the job. It was perfect. Again, like I mentioned in my last video when I reviewed this handbag, I tend to not like to like dig a lot to get my item. Like if I'm gonna like look for a baby wipe, I need to be able to open it and get the baby wipe out. Now, this is how I stored it. In order to store them, I always put some like tissue paper just to give it that shape, and that way like the canvas doesn't crack. That's something that I'm getting better at because at the beginning I didn't do that. Now I haven't had any cracking or anything, so for now on, this is how I'm storing them just to keep them at their best condition. Now, let me tell you, like I said, it fits a lot. It has this little pocket here in the front, as you can see. It's really hard to open. Oh, I guess it was open. It's really hard to open, so I've never really put anything in here. And if I find something, I'm going to be shocked. What is in here? What is this? Okay, I found like a paper. I was going to say, I'm going to be shocked because I never put anything in there. A random paper, like instructions or something. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, I've never put anything in here. Maybe if I use it more, maybe it'll start like getting easier to open and stuff. I don't know. I've had it for years and I've never did anything with this pocket. I've noticed that the tab wants to like turn a little bit and like go up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not like flat like when it was brand new. But yeah, this handbag has been with me for a lot of years, and as you can see, the condition is good. And let me tell you, I don't baby my handbags. Like, I'm careful with them, but I will set them on the floor. I will just throw it on the couch, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not gonna like, if I have dirty hands, I don't want to like stain it per se. But yeah, I am kind of like careless a little bit, without like, not careless, because I do take care of them and I'm very mindful of how much they are. But I don't baby them because I feel like if I'm going to baby the handbag, then I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm just going to be like, oh my God, oh, nobody touch it. Oh. No, I don't want to be like that. It's just too much stress. Okay, so like I said, a lot of things fit. If you are thinking, I don't know if this handbag is kind of like popular nowadays. I don't know if people are going to like really looking to buy this one. I feel like this handbag had her moment already. She was viral for a long time. I remember when I went and got this other handbag, other Louis Vuitton, I was wearing this one and my sales associate said, okay, you have to be careful because I guess this handbag was sold out and people were trying their hardest to get their hand on this one. And he was like, I don't know if it's safe for you to like be walking around with it, just because I was by myself. And he was like, I'm scared for you. So he ended up like helping me out because I ended up buying a handbag. So I ended up putting this one in the bag too. And that way I could walk out of the store and not show what I got. But anyways, so I'm telling you, this handbag already had her moment. I don't know if you would buy this one because it's trending, probably not. But if you want a handbag if you love backpacks, first of all, I feel like this handbag is just amazing. You're gonna love it. It's a cute little backpack that you can do backpack style, or you take the straps. You can take both or just one, and now you put them like this. Like you can do so many different styles. So this is like one-way crossbody. You can also do this, and you can also, because all these straps detach, you can attach your own strap. So that's always amazing. You could do kind of like shoulder. You can do crossbody, but do it like a little bit closer. And you see how right now the handbag is facing down. Before it was kind of like on its side. Now if you do it this way, it's like going down. So there's so many different ways you can style this little backpack. And I think it's perfect for traveling because you can fit so much. You can fit passports, a camera, vlogging camera, like whatever kind of camera you have, I think will fit. And you don't have to be mindful of what you're bringing because again, so much can fit. Let me take off the stuffing and show you. Well, it's kind of like a black hole, but yeah, there's just so much space. Now, I'm gonna be honest. As you guys can see, I have this little lock. I don't think it came with a lock. I think the lock is from my Speedy 30, I believe. Because then I bought the Speedy 20 and I think it came with a lock too. And that lock is on another handbag. So I don't think this handbag came with that lock, just in case you're wondering. But you can go ahead and buy cute little charms and whatever and like attach it here to the zipper because it's pretty like big. Is it focusing? It's pretty big, so like the hole's pretty big. You can definitely like attach it. You can attach it to these rings on the back too, on the front, or you can attach something here too. I've seen people attach like a twilly down here and like it looks so cute. I'm just always so scared that I'm gonna lose my twilly, so I don't attach it here. But I like how you can have a top handle and just go like that. So I know today's video is like this one versus this one. This Nano Speedy, first of all, the shape is different. I feel as of now that the Nano Speedy fits more comfortable. I feel like it's just, you do crossbody and it's not as big and going down as like this one was. This one would kind of like hits your hip because of the shape. This one doesn't. It's just kind of like sits there and stays there, and it's not like moving around too much like the other one. Now obviously you fit more in the other one versus this one because this one is just bigger. I mean, if we go like that, it looks the same, but yeah, you can fit a lot more on this one. You can probably fit this inside this one, to be honest. That's how much room you have here without having to carry such a big handbag. My favorite as of right now would have to be my Nano Speedy because I just love the way it sits. Now, kind of sucks that this one fits a lot more. If you wanted something that fits the same amount as like this one, but like in a Speedy, I would probably say the Speedy 20 is pretty close to what this one can fit. But at that point, then the Speedy is almost as bulky as this one because you guys saw on my other video how the Speedy is bulkier. So if I was comparing the Speedy 20 versus this one, I would probably go for this one. Just because I like all like the backpack, the side, all the things you can do with it. And again, this was my favorite handbag for so many years. It was my go-to. I mean, you can just never go wrong. So especially if you're a mom, oh my gosh, I definitely recommend this bag. It is just so easy to carry all your mom essentials. Of course, you're not gonna carry like so much, but you can always have like the big diaper bag in the car and just carry this. Big diaper bag in the stroller and just carry this with you, you know? So definitely I took this handbag to Disneyland, to Disney World. Like if I travel with my handbag outside the US, it's because I love it. Because there is no way you're gonna catch me outside the US with a handbag that I don't love. There's just, no, that is not the time to be testing out a new handbag, let me tell you. So I've taken this one out to a lot of different places and that is because I love it. Now, this one, I haven't taken it outside the US, but I did take it to Hawaii. And that was big because Hawaii, it's not close to my house. So if I didn't like the handbag, it's not like I can come back and just get a new handbag. You know what I mean? It's not like California. Like if I go to California, I'm like, whatever, I'll be home in like 2-3 days. and I'll get the handbag I need. I messed up. This is not the handbag for this trip. Now I know for next time. No, this one, I took it to Hawaii, and my husband was shocked. He was like, you are not taking this new handbag to Hawaii. I'm like, yes, I am, because that's how much I love it. And I think she's going to be amazing for Hawaii. She totally was. Perfect size. I did not need anything more. My husband was thinking like I was gonna need something bigger because we were gonna do a lot of like excursions, and he's like, we're not gonna be back to our hotel like till maybe like at night. Are you sure she can handle all your essentials for 12 hours? And I'm like, I'm sure. She did amazing. I could hold my vlogging camera, my essentials, hand sanitizer, phone, just everything I needed. So I absolutely love it. As of right now, 2025, this is my favorite handbag. If you're deciding between these two, definitely, I guess it's up to you and your lifestyle. I mean, you could always just buy both, like save up and buy both eventually, you know? And that way, like, I don't know. If you have the itch for both, I feel like you're going to end up buying both anyways. So that's just what I've learned. So anyways, yeah, I love both of these. These are, I feel like you cannot go wrong. Depending on your lifestyle, you're going to love it. So this one, you can fit a lot more. I feel like this size is more towards like the Speedy 20 if you were looking for like the Speedy style. If you're thinking of like the Almas, I think this is the Alma BB. Probably fits about the same, which that is my, guys, let's talk about handbags and wish lists. Let me tell you right now, I do not have an Alma in my collection, and I've been thinking about it now. Now I'm like, I think I need an Alma, because Alma, I love the history of the Alma handbags. So if you ask me, like size-wise, I'm thinking of an Alma Nano, because I love this one. So I think I would love the Nano, the Alma Nano. Or I'm thinking maybe Alma BB, but I'm not sure because I don't really like my Speedy 20. I'm starting to like it a little bit more, but I don't really like it. I know it sounds crazy because I just got that handbag not too long ago. Probably like what? I think it was like what, January of this year? So, no, January of this year? Yeah, I think it was. And I don't love it that much. But anyways, so I'm thinking maybe I would love the Alma Nano. That is what I'm thinking. That is what I have in the back of my head. I feel like it would look so pretty with dresses. I don't know. It's kind of like girly. I love the style. This one's like way more casual, and I love that. I love to bring her out when I'm just doing nothing and I'm just casual, and she's perfect. Oh my God, I love this handbag. But maybe when I want to like dress up a little bit, maybe I'll love the Alma Nano. That's what I'm thinking, like wish list wise. I have my eye on a Speedy 25, which I know I don't really like the 20, but I think I'll like the 25 because I have the 30, and I loved the 30 when I had it. It was such a good mom bag, but now I feel like it's a little bit too big. But I'm thinking if I get the Speedy 25, I think I'm going to love it because it's going to be bigger than the 20, obviously, and it's going to give me that like slouch that I'm looking for. It's going to be like kind of like boho style, and if I add kind of like a shoulder strap, do you guys see the vision? I think it's going to be like the perfect shoulder bag. Then I can do crossbody. I feel like that's like the perfect size for me. Either 25 and then like way opposite Nano, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's my wish list. A Speedy 25 and maybe this Alma Nano. Those two as of right now, I think. I don't know. Let me know in the comments you guys' wish list. Let me know what you think about my wish list. Do I make sense? Like, does it make sense? Should I go for the 25? I feel like in my mind, it makes perfect sense. I feel like the 20 keeps the shape. Now, I haven't seen a 20, like a vintage 20. I don't know when the 20 came out. But I haven't seen like a vintage 20 to see if it's going to get softer and more like slouchy. The 25s, of course, I've seen like the vintage, and I love how they look vintage. Now, I probably wouldn't buy it vintage. Not that I have anything against that. I've bought many pieces that were vintage or many pieces that were from the Real Real. So not that I'm against getting like a secondhand bag. I'm not. But I think for that one, I want to break it in. The ones I've seen online, I feel like they're too vintage. So I want to get like a brand new one, and I want to like break it in and just go through the process. But that is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support, and I hope I get to see you guys on my next video. Bye.